Hello, my beautiful Librans. Sharon, Zadkiel here with your January 2021 general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising. Please be reminded that I'm not a spiritual master or a guru, so what comes out in your reading today is the most likely outcome with the energies as they sit here and now. You have free will, may be voiced with good choices because life's happiness is determined by them. Okay, what do you want to give the business action for the month of January 2020? Oh, it is a time of choices. It's a common theme that has come through a lot of the readings, but here for you today, my beautiful Librans, is the Seven of Cups sitting, is the energy that's sitting underneath the reading for you today. You're being asked to really utilize your wisdom regarding the choices, your desires, your goals, your dreams. There will be different opportunities that will present themselves to you in the month of January, and you're going to really have to determine which one is going to be to your best ability or to your best advantage. You really have to be mindful of the choices that you are making at this particular point in time. You have the Justice card. So for many of you, a really gentle reminder to dot your I's, cross your T's. If there is any paperwork or legal stuff that is outstanding, know that it may start raising its head again, and it really needs to be dealt with. For some of you, you could be looking at alternative medicine, or again, general reading, but when it comes through, there are some of you that could also be looking at some medical procedures. For those of you that is relevant to, I send my love and my compassion, and I hope that it goes very well. You also have the Page of Cups, so you really need to seek some quiet, reflective time so that you can really allow the monkey mind chatter to stop, because it's like they're showing me you've been like a hamster in a wheel going round and round and round and round, trying to figure it out, which of these cups you do decide to go with, what choices you are going to make. And it's like the same thoughts keep on going over and over and over, and you really need to shut that monkey chatter down so that you can allow the peace of mind and tranquility to come into your thoughts, so that answers from Source, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, whatever you would like to call it. I personally prefer Source, but others prefer God, Allah, whatever. It really doesn't matter. But you really need to, if you can, if meditation or any form of prayer is something that is in your normal routine, then I would be allocating some extra time for that practice to allow the answers that you need to move forward in the month of January to come through, so that you can use your own wise counsel. For some of you, there will be, or maybe, some skill gaps that you will need to address, and you can do that through looking at, especially with Page Cups, further studies. So whether that is, formal studies of going to college, university, or more informal online resources, and really with, if you are in the Western world, our libraries and the information that can be found online, and the amazing tutorials that some very kind souls share for free on YouTube. Grasp those opportunities so that you can have the skills that you'll need later on. You know exactly, or you're starting to form a really clear picture of what you would like your world to be, my beautiful Librans. So it's time to really use those learnt experiences and earned success that has given you maturity to really be discerning with regards to your current set of goals and visions that you would like for yourself in the year of 2021, to be able to hold steadfast to those visions, those goals, those New Year's resolutions. It is going to take strength of will. However, you are supported. For many of you, it is going to be a case of needing to choose. You have the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords. So for me, when these two cards come up together, it's about you're at the crossroads. It's time to really be discerning about which opportunities you are going to grasp with both hands. You also have the Hangman here. So while you are making up your mind, it's not something that I would rush into. This is time to, dot your I's, cross your T's, write a list of pros, write a list of cons, and really look at, what it is that is going to serve you best. And with the Hangman energy, use your adaptability and self-sacrifice in some ways by putting a pause on the situation, so that you can really look at all of the different options and your current situation from a different angle, so that you really can get clear and some gratitude for the abundance that you actually do have. And it's like when we come from a place of gratitude, from a place of love and joy, then the universe tends to support us and manifest our goals, our dreams a lot quicker than if we don't. Yeah, beautiful. King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. You have the wisdom, you have the physical resources to be able to really step up within and around your work environment. The Three of Pentacles for me is all about collaboration. It's all about the trade that you do, the skills that you have, that you bring to the table for the greater glory of all. This is about working collectively. This is about doing what is best, not only for yourself, but also for the greater good of all. When we, the work that we do, if it does have a purpose, and that purpose is to uplift and support others that aren't able to do that, then it gives us a psychic reward that money just can't give you. When we feel like we are connected, that we are contributing, that is far more valuable than, the old saying, giving is far better than receiving. So it's time for you to share your resources. It's time for you to step out of the shadows and really start blowing your own trumpet. Show people exactly what you can do. You've been hiding yourself, my beautiful Librans, and it's time to, know that you are coming from the higher ground. Winning is within reach. It's a case of doing one thing at a time, getting that done, moving to the next. But don't, how do I put it? They're saying it's going to be really important for you, especially with the Four of Swords energy within the month of January, to be really mindful of your mental health and what you're thinking, even if it takes putting sticky notes. I love putting sticky notes everywhere. So sticky notes that say, where is my focus? What am I thinking about? So that when you start to, get a little bit fearful, have a little bit of self-doubt, you can be mindful and stop that in its tracks, so that you can bring in a more supportive, more positive mindset, so that other people can see what you're worth. When we are telling people about ourselves, it's not the words that we say, it's the non-verbal communication that goes with it. So you may be the absolute best in your field. However, if you have self-doubt around your worth and your expertise, then other people will pick up on it, is what I'm trying to say. Which is why there are many around you, my beautiful Librans, that do not do things as well as what you do. However, you're seeing them have success. Why? Because they think they deserve it, and it's time for you to realise that you deserve it too. When it does get all a bit too much and the decisions is crunch time, take a step back and seek some solitude again and some pace, so that you can really get your thoughts clear, get your mind and emotions balanced. It's going to be really what is going to be at the forefront of what you'll need to do to ensure that you get to where you want to go to, specifically in January and really for the rest of 2021. You have the beautiful Queen of Cups. So there are people around you, my beautiful Librans, that are there supporting you. They're supporting you emotionally. Allow them to help you. If, you know, they're offering their mentorship, then gratefully accept it. Allow yourself to be vulnerable so that, you know what you don't know, but you also know what you do know. Which I hope that makes sense, and whoever that is, if you could let me know down in the comments, that would be awesome. Yeah. Okay. So yes, with the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, this really is going to be a month where your focus is going to be on your work environment, your craftsmanship, the skills that you bring. It will bring material changes, and they will be of a very positive format. There are things and opportunities that are going to cross your path that are going to bring in the sun, that are going to bring in the success. You will need to use your caution and discretion with your dealings with others. So before you sign any contracts, especially with the Justice card there, I would seek legal advice. You can follow your own light and seek your own counsel. Absolutely do that first. And once you've narrowed things down, then take that and have somebody have a second look at it. Because if you don't, then you may find that you end up with the Ten of Swords energy, where you feel betrayed. So I'm not quite sure when I'm looking at that. You have the Two of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. So I truly believe that this is an internal conflict that you have going on that is about your own self-worth, my beautiful Librans. It's time to stop procrastinating, make the decisions that you need to make, and not be so hard on yourself. You've come a long way indeed. And with the World card as the final card, I'm going to pull a couple more cards, but in this section for the World to come out as the last one in this little spread, this signifies, successful completion of business, changes, removal of blockages. This is going to be a case of cycles ending and new beginnings coming in. That is going to feel a little bit unsettling. That is not going to feel comfortable, but will bring in, especially with the Sun card here and sitting under the Three of Pentacles, it will bring in the success. You will be able to celebrate your successes and that which you bring to the table on and in and within your work environment. Even though the Hermit card is here, and there will be times that you will need to, seek your own company and a bit of solitude and go within, you are going to need others around you, and you are going to require collaboration with people that can fill in the gaps of the skills that you lack. You have certain attributes, other people have certain attributes, and I've said for a long time that individually we can do so much, but when we work collectively and as a collective, we can create miracles. When everybody is on the same page and we're all heading towards the same goal, we're supporting each other, uplifting each other, sharing our skills, sharing our knowledge, then absolute miracles can happen. It's really going to be a time of transformation internally, externally, politically, financially. Our financial systems are changing, our political systems are changing, and even though a lot of it is going to be out of our control, there are going to be some pretty major things that are actually going to be within your control, and it's going to be, your success is going to be determined, that came quick, within and around the choices that you make, so make wise ones. The card from your angels is in par with all of this, because relationships, your primary relationship is with yourself and God, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, whatever your bent is, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. Exactly. So this is going to be a month where you are going to be doing a lot of internal transformation, and if you can get that shift from a negative to a positive about yourself, about your skills, about your self-worth, about the fact that you are a unique individual child of the universe, that the collective needs you. We need you. So stand up and be accounted. Do not be fearful of allowing yourself to be seen. It's time to get out of the shadows and time to start sharing your gifts and your knowledge with the collective, my beautiful Librans. Okay. Two cards have been requested, so 2 cards we will take. The first one is New Moon in Leo. So confidence is your key to success. You can't make this shit up. And the other one is Full Moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. This is, basically what I've been trying to say, but they're saying it far more sincerely than I have, is that relationships and your relationship with yourself and your relationship with others is going to be the key. Confidence, that internal confidence. If you believe it, then other people will believe that you can too. And this isn't a case of, fake it till you make it. This is, confidence in your abilities, because you have the skills, you have the knowledge. It's time for you to share them. And it's time for you, as I've been saying, to step out of the shadows and show the world the real you. Much love, much light, my beautiful Librans. Namaste, Sharon.